Welcome to another episode of On the History Trail. I'm your host and tour guide, Mark Nonestide. Sandra, welcome to the show.
Well, thank you for having me.
Can you tell me a bit about the Gilder Lehrman Institute of American History?
Absolutely. The Gilder Lehrman Institute of American History is a 501c3 that was founded in 1994 to promote the study and love of American history. The collection itself was founded in 1991, but Mr. Gilder and Mr. Lehrman, who founded the collection, they didn't want the documents to remain in a vault. They wanted the public to be able to see them. They wanted exhibitions, they wanted school programs, and they wanted researchers to be able to see them. So they started the Institute to bring the documents out into the world.
Great. So let's talk about the documents.
Absolutely.
How much material is in the collection?
We have approximately 60,000 documents, ranging from 1493 through the 20th century, but the bulk of our holdings is 1493 through 1872. So it's colonization through Reconstruction with select materials from the 20th century. So this is actually another letter, but it's military orders. And this is General Washington's orders to march on Trenton on December 25th, 1776. And there's a line in here that reads, under penalty of death, silence must be maintained by all the troops. It gives the exact road directions on how to get there. And then on the back is a hand-drawn pencil map of Trenton itself.
That's great.
And so you can imagine a soldier using this to get to where he was going to. It looks a little different now.
Wonderful.
Well, let me ask you, what do you think this is?
What do I think this is?
What do you think that is?
It looks like a draft of the Constitution.
It absolutely is. It's the first draft of the Constitution, and it's printed on August 6, 1787. This copy happened to belong to Pierce Butler, who's a delegate from South Carolina. And you'll see throughout the document are the notes and corrections that they were making before the second draft. Probably the most significant change is up here in the first paragraph, where the preamble does not say, we the people of the United States of America. It says, we the people of the states of, and then it lists all the states. And at this point, on August 6th, we're still a confederation. By August 28th, when the second draft comes out, we are a federation, a very strong national government, and we've made that choice.
All right, and as you said, you noted here that he did make his corrections on here, and you can see in ink and also in pencil, crossing things out.
Yes.
Had a blob of ink drop there.
Yeah. You can turn the page and you can see there's even more on the second and third pages.
Yeah. So have you compared these to other versions to see how it has evolved over time?
We actually have, and what we're going to show you here, we have compared it to another version, and this is Benjamin Franklin's copy that was given to the delegates on September 17th, 1787. So this is the final version of the Constitution. You can see here clearly the differences in the preamble. And this is almost, if you're a teacher, the topic sentence for your entire document.
So is this material that has been purchased by the Institute or donated as well over the years?
We do acquire from auctions, from private dealers, but also primarily through donations. A lot of material out there in people's households needs to come into archives such as ours, or else the stories will be lost. One of our biggest collections would be our soldiers' materials through the Revolutionary War, Civil War, and even into World War II. Those stories of the common soldier are what really America is all about.
And you mentioned part of the mission here is to make this material accessible to researchers, to students, to scholars. How do you do that process? What's that process to do that?
We have a number of programs that we do, primarily our website, because it's just available to everybody. And we have members in every state and across the country that come to the site to access educational resources. We take our documents from the collection, we write introductions to them, we have the photographs and even transcripts available, because many people can't read historical handwriting, and discussion questions that the teachers can download and then use in the classroom. But it's actually open for anybody to do that.
How can people find out more information?
Sure, they can find us on our website, which is www.gilderlehrman.org. We have really great materials there, including, I have to brag, a section called Treasures from the Collection, where we've taken some of our highlight pieces and written them up in blog style.
Great, great. And so this material is searchable online. They can visit the website and search for
Absolutely. At this point, we have most of the collection catalog up online. There's not images for a lot of it yet, but what we have is fully searchable. So you can type in the names of someone, and it'll pull up those records for you.
Great. Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Well, I hope you enjoyed today's episode as we got a chance to talk with Marty and Ebony, and as we traveled into New York City to talk with Sandra and see some of the fascinating work that IDI is doing.
For further information about the Gilder Lehrman Institute, you can visit their website at gilderlehrman.org. And for more information about IDI, you can visit their website at idiimage.com. Thank you for watching, and come along again as we travel on the History Trail.